Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Monday digital edition of IT, presented to you by Toro. We got Millar, the 04 champ, Chris Rose, and Matt Olson of the Oakland A's, who is ready to surprise a nurse working on the front line against the coronavirus. You ready to say hi in a few minutes, Matt?
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's a real cool opportunity, obviously, to show some love to these workers, and hopefully she gets a kick out of it.
Awesome. Can't wait to see her reaction. So don't go anywhere. We're going to hide you off to the side, and then we're going to say hello to our nurse. So don't go anywhere. So Nurses Appreciation Week continues here on Intentional Talk as we welcome in Regina Yu. She works the Pediatric ward at Kaiser Permanente in the East Bay. Regina, how are you? It's so good to have you on the show.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Oh my gosh, there's my name.
There you go. There you are. It's in bright lights, which is awesome. So we're curious, how are you and your fellow nurses and the doctors and everybody that works in the hospital, how are you guys doing emotionally these days?
We're doing well. It's hard times, definitely. It's big changes at the hospital, no visitors, but we're all working together to get through this.
Yeah. So I'm curious, we always look for the good stories to come out of this. And do you have any good ones where somebody's been released after a lengthy stay in the hospital and just everybody around there is feeling so good?
Well, actually, since our unit is a general pediatrics unit, we have kind of a little bit of everything, like surgical cases and oncology cases. So I feel like that's the most scary time because they are so immunocompromised. And so we've had a couple patients actually already get to ring the bell at the end of their hospital stay, which signals the end of their chemo course at the hospital, which is great because it's always very nerve-wracking to have them come in because they have to do their rounds of chemo while COVID is, possibly going around.
Yeah. Well, I do see your shirt. So I'd like you to show us your shirt first of all.
Yeah.
You are a huge A's fan. And
I am.
Oh, love this shirt. I want to switch some gears because let's talk some baseball. So tell me about the most memorable moments as an A's fan that you've had over the last 18 years.
Okay, so I have thought about this. 2011-2012 season, the final game. And against the Rangers, where Josh Hamilton misplayed that ball.
Oh, yes. You're a huge A's fan. I know that you didn't always start that way, though, right?
No. I actually was a fan of the other side of the bridge, the Giants.
The other side.
The Giants fan. But I started dating my husband 18 years ago, and he converted me. He was a huge A's fan. So we actually would go to playoff games as dates.
Okay, that's cute. I like that. So do you still go to games?
We do. We're actually still season ticket holders.
Oh.
Hopefully we can see some baseball this year.
Right, hopefully. Well, the A's aren't on the field right now, but there is an A on our video chat. So I'd like to welcome in the first baseman of the Oakland A's, Matt Olson, is with us today.
Oh my
there
gosh.
He is.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Regina.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
We just wanted to hop on here and take the chance to thank you and everything that you and your family are sacrificing. Being a loyal A's fan, it's nice for us to be able to root for you, and we can't say enough.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Now,
wow, exciting.
Regina, you're not one of the crazy A's fans out there in right field that gets all dressed up during the games and just hoots and hollers. Is that one of you?
No, I would like to be though. We're seated in Plaza Infield. We're down below. It's a little more quiet there.
We gotta get you out there.
I know. I gotta get costumes.
Oh, see, now that's nice. Now, Matt, give us for those of us that haven't been to one of those games where the right field stands is going nuts, what is it like as a player?
It's nuts. I mean, for us, it's cool because, we're the home team and they're rooting for us. But you know, it's kind of like a high school football game in a way. Like, you know, people are just banging on drums at random times. They got different chants going on. You know, I love it because, yeah, you see all the banners and everything they got going. They make specific banners for us. It's the A's fans. A little nuts, but in a good way, and they're pulling for us for sure.
What's the one player, Matty, got at first base that's kind of got there and said, hey, man, they are nuts and driving me crazy, or kind of getting in their head? Or is there one player like always complaining about how crazy your fans are?
There's not one guy that's always complaining, but nobody gets on and is like totally cool with it. You know, if we got a big game that we're packed out, and they're beating away out there, I mean, that's, you know, you don't see that a lot in baseball. You know, a true home field advantage. So we like it. We try to get them going a little bit. Chappie and I'll throw balls up into the stands and have some fun with them.
I love it. So Regina, it looks like you've got some baseball memorabilia behind you. Where are you, and can you kind of show it off? Oh wait, who's that? Who's that?
That's my daughter.
Awesome. There you go. So what do we got going on in the office there?
This is my husband's office, and it's just all baseball related things. There's, I don't know if you can see that, there's Ricky all the way at the end.
Oh yes.
Nolan Ryan, all that stuff.
I love it.
Yep.
And so your husband is a diehard A's fan. Is he anywhere around? Does he want to say hi to Matt Olson? Or are you gonna keep this from?
Matt Olson?
Come on, pop in here. What's his name?
Hey, Matt.
This is Brian, my husband.
Hey,
Brian.
Kevin. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Hi,
Brian.
Brian. How are you?
Good.
I mean, our whole being a couple has been around the A's. Like, we have any birth announcement that we've had, it was A's gear. We had our wedding that had an
Save the
A's sweetheart table. Our save the dates was a baseball card in our A's gear. We on our first wedding anniversary, we went on an A's baseball trip to like the Midwest. We love the A's.
Brian, we have to have a talk, my man. Hold on here a second. Yeah, you can hold. Matt, what do you think about that Brian was taking his wife on their first anniversary on an A's trip through the Midwest?
I love it.
We went to Cleveland for our 1 year anniversary.
Now Rose is fired
I
up.
don't know about the Cleveland trip, but
Thanks, Matt. Thanks. See, now the Yu family has got their office all decked out in baseball garb, and yet I've got a major league player down there who might as well be doing this from a shower stall.
yeah.
Do you need,
This is
like I'm a
almost the
Cleveland guy,
going here.
and I've even got an A's jersey. Do you want me to send this to you so you can hang it in your bedroom? Or what
Yeah, I need that hat, that jersey, maybe some stuff from y'all, Regina, and then I'll hang it up the next time. How about that?
We have a ton of bobbleheads, everything.
Do you have a Matt Olson bobblehead?
We do.
Oh, let's see it.
Yes. Brian's going, oh, honey, you put me on the spot. Yes, there it is.
Wow, right there too.
Here.
Some of them have broke because my kids have been playing with them.
Yeah.
We'll find a way to get you a new one.
Here, stick that thing real close to the camera, and Matt, break it down. How did the A's do on the lookalike here?
So yeah, they did all right. Initially, they had a few things off that I had to okay, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. I don't know. Chappie's looks just like him. Yeah, what do we got there?
Well, I was going to say, have you break down Rose and the lookalike of the Rose floor bubble.
Nice.
I mean, that's not bad, right?
Yeah, Rose they'd have to redo one because he just now, Regina, is new on the facial hair situation. Rose has always been clean shaven, and I just went. I just got off a mustache this morning. I took it off, but Rose actually went from about a 4 to an 8 now. He's actually a handsome man now.
I like the beard.
With the beard.
Thank you. All right, Regina. Two quick things. One is Kevin has a nasty habit of snacking before the show. So Kev, show this off.
All right.
If he eats a full vat of this before every day, every show, is that bad for him?
He'll probably have some GI issues, I'm sure.
Okay.
That's the problem.
And more importantly, as we end kind of on a serious note, what sort of advice do you have for those of us that are still staying at home?
Well, I would just like to say that we appreciate everybody who stays at home, because actually you staying at home keeps us healthcare workers safe. We just keep asking you to wash your hands and wear that face mask when you go out, and just keep staying home.
It's awesome. Very good. Matt Olson from the Oakland A's, thanks so much for offering the surprise. It was great to have you with us, and
Yes.
we'll be sure to send you a hat and a jersey.
Yeah.
Check out the rest of your
Thank you
stay.
again, Regina. Yeah, you and your
Thank
family
you,
are
Matt.
big things for us.
And Regina, you keep doing you. It's awesome what you are doing, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for keeping us healthy and safe out there. And we appreciate you joining us on Intentional Talk. Hope you had a good time today.
Thank you. I did. Thanks.
Awesome. And tell Brian the next time you have a date, you don't have to do baseball. You can do something.
I actually like it though.
That's right.
We need those fans.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true. We'll see everybody on the next edition of IT, presented to you by Toro.